pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said, Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I whip the pressure. Anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe the day my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. She love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are. Girl, you watch you on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls they going crazy. I know the girls love song, all of them are run come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor.
And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And during this run, the team has been doing all the little things, from the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time they take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
The assist.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Celtics foul.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
That's good from Doncic.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Doncic hits them both. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Kick out to Brown. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Doncic. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Brunson from the arc. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Smart outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And Boston has possession. Here's Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now here's Smart. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Brown. Tatum with a steal. In transition, here they come. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Back to Tatum. Over to the wing. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave no doubt. Woohoo!
The Mavericks trailing. And it's Doncic on the drive.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Down low. Kicks it out to Smart. Williams with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Right side Tatum. Pass to Horford. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Brunson. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks making a switch here.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Maxi Klima.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bullock.
Oh, yeah, working.
And it's all tied up.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here's Bullock. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Boston ball.
.24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brown. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Kleba, right side. Banked it in off the glass. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. 5 to shoot. Here's Horford.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Here's Ntilikina. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
One challenge for I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Finney-Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Porzingis. From 8 feet, back to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside, Williams. No good on the triple. And Dallas with possession. 4-point game. Next up, the Knicks in New York.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Williams from long range. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Grant Williams.
Good on the second one.
3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got 5 points.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And he sinks the second. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Richardson. Into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. And the Celtics lead by 6. A minute 22 left in the second. Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Schroeder.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
Doncic hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Schroeder with it. Guarded by Kleber. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Schroeder. Williams on the wing. Powell with a steal.
Really poor pass there, guys. MD did a great job capitalizing off the mistake. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Jalen Brunson. At the line.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left to play in the half. Schroeder into the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Left side Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. Out to Kleber. 6 to shoot. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Powell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
That's it.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Now Brown. Hardaway with it.
Well, you have to like that Cantor gets active on the defensive end. This is the area of his game that he continues to work on.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's the Celtics ball. 3-point lead. They'll be off to Indiana for a meeting with the Pacers after this one. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Right side, Williams. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Richardson for 3. And the layup is good.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Celtics call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Celtics substitution.
Pass to Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Yeah. Tatum with it. Now Doncic defending. Smart with a bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. And, you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Doncic. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Finney-Smith with it. Doncic with it. Pounded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Smart for 3. Out to Horford. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doncic grabs the miss. On the take.
Oh.
No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
To the paint. Oh my!
Right there.
Wow!
Jaylen Brown.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
And there's the call on Al Horford.
First team.
That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here.
Reggie Bullock.
Horford with the block. Smart outside. Back to Brown. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic's shot is good.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Maxi Leva. Tim Hardaway.
Smart outside. Inside. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. First
free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for the Celtics.
And Williams drops them both. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Hardaway. Tatum with some nice D.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Williams. And here's Brown. Back to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks. Sterling Brown.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here's Ntilikina. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Whoa!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Brown. Misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Ntilikina. Driving in. And he converts the layup.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
Side. Takes the three. And Horford gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
You took a shot for the magazines, yeah. Another John Kennedy. Why so upset? I ain't never let him touch you. Got us in the flesh, nope. Yelling what's new, shawty. Don't wanna party. Meet me at the bottom. Buckle and break my hand. Hanging too tight. Wouldn't ever leave. Like a fruit fly. Give me something sweet. You can try and hide it. Where you working on? I need you to stay right here. Duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before the whole empty. You playing possum envy, yeah. When the lights out, let's begin. 200 miles so empty, baby. Right like besties, yeah. Do you even need a reason, baby? Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running now.
I don't know. My loss is head. Try to run, try to fly, try to flow. Channels on top of the dress. Baby, you down to play us up. Gotta watch how you address us. Playing no games, no dress up. I got an idea. Let's wild tonight in my hood, y'all getting right here. Got me award nominated before me and shit. Let straight before me and this shit. That's a minor law talking to the fuck ordinance. I suppose maybe that's what life is. Hey man, you ease up, ooh yeah, please up, who cares, who there, do what, wake up. We want heads up, hey you, system, get some, hey you, day two, yeah you, do you a bad, do the dance, you a ball, get low, not me, boy please, what up, you next, two go, who's that, ring, your number, bing, talk it up, who vote. I suppose.
Shit, no, from the north, it ain't Santa Claus. Brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it loud. But it ain't working, my circle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a steam team, got port side. Get it to do it. Course I gotta voice my opinion on the when you are bad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Pull strings like a guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful color greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul.
Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and take. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got told, just get off your like your this fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm A-sick, I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs and the faders. Tell Assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm arting it. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying our mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama, put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page.
You can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight to pilot. Now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my f***s out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how somewhere along the way he went from Huey to Eddie Winsler. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you rich, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they gon' let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be having to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be having to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off of Brad Boulevard, where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand, then they ran when there go the laws, and I packed up a bag and I took up north on the path of a star, and I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing. Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She right here with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift for my son, and plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Charlton Jew, like what? Yeah, you thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last with the Lamars. Go back to break bread, the Lamars. Go back to break bread, the Lamars. Go back to break bread. If you went on lunch, you probably wind up the Lamars. Go back to break bread, the Lamars. Go back to break bread, the Lamars. Go back to break bread. If you went on lunch, you probably
Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man but still a child, and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. Then find a place to live between the negatives and positives while trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands, then dipped down a one-way, time to scoop up and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with S. Locate a shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First, you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
So kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. Ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D, y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one. And Camel brought the so we get game like on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name?
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
So kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spots and filling my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew. While we sitting down, until the afternoon turns to the moonlight. Funky tracks, freestyling all night, doing it right. No one with tight music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like with my problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground heads will fiend this musical genius. Trans-global by the books, like Barnes with noble hooks, armed with overlooked talented guests. So God bless crooks, the loops. Live, something for your troops to sit around and bye-bye. From Camel, double and Fest to ease stress. We brought the hip-hop, so have fun and God bless.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Yo, is it something we miss? Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Is it something we miss? Yeah. Like my two-way, throw bows and do the shoulder shake. We throwing bows up in here, do the shoulder shake. Oops, my two-way, oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, up, I'm throwing bows.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of
only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes at. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My live trunk of the car, we got the. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. That's the way you get. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Can move swift, girls get close. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist. Made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes. Made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes. See, running. Yo, my mood is real rude. I'll show you what mobsters don't box my obliges. Every invitation of like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me. Females who's the. Is always the. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag. I'm a leader at last. This a don you with.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat bread, ghetto edge, street bread. All crooked can eat, weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, shotgun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive. Playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third timer, slurred word primer, dime my mama, and make sure it stay tight, it's only right. On the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky, ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
Yeah,
struck a nugget, duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest of inhales, it's still from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting this kid's wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a. They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no breaks, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba.
that's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light, I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds, I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from Mr. Business, kids art differs like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side, it's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. And ON 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs.
Singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway Pumas. See me in the court like okay boomers. I keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. Keep singing. La, 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 yeah, yeah. La, 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 la,
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't run up there and have the handles. Holes in the game with the ball and sandals. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do at my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the wall, mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss shots, you don't take. Don't be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the odds, 80,000 years beyond the paint.
I keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing.
Y'all miss shots, you don't take. Y'all miss shots, you don't take. Y'all miss shots, you don't take.
So let me shoot that. I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's what? That's love. That's what?
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told. Push it.
And I keep singing. La, 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 la. Doing it tough. That's love. 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 I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be art. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bounce and you get allowance, icy charm. Found mountain, I make it rain a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she would with the one, they were snoring. Sleeping on me, woke them up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just throw
When I
you,
used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Doctor, give me the remedy. My partner's such a good friend of me. Constant on the block with some enemies. Stayed up. Nonsense is such a winner, young beginner be. Doctor told me the remedy is in the feet. The whole world turned plastic. On his last. That's why they.
guess who got the final laugh? Subsides, time will pass. Betrayal, all for the payroll. Say your piece and find the cash. Timing revealed you as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. Deceit shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. Still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your lies running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers.
Melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you let $1 cover up your honor, where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom, when we gonna learn, we don't gotta yearn for the comma, ain't you ever heard, more money, more melodrama, 99 problems involved in my wallet, still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience, but when you make a profit, I promise they fall.
Everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to Miami. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
You know what? That's a game where Coach might just want to burn the video, because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
Right side Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Crowder. Vanderbilt with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Right side, Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to Crowder. Booker looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Second shot opportunity. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Towns showing himself to be a willing facilitator. If you're open, he's going to find you.
The drive by Booker. And stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when active and engaged on the defensive end, you can see what D'Angelo Russell is capable of.
And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Russell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Back to Towns. Another shot. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Booker outside. Pulls up on the elbow. And the shot is long. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Beverly with the ball. And the dunk by Towns.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
And they double up Paul. To the wing on the left. Here's Booker. Last game, 26 points. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Edwards. No good from Booker.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Clearly a foul.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Payton looking around. Vanderbilt gets a hand on it. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. That one off the back iron and out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
Let's get it. Second quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
To the paint. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up
Give me
to
that
an
shit.
open guy.
JaVale by way of McGee, double zero. Agent 00.
They looking around. McGee with it. Defended by Towns. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Payne. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Bang! Your Timberwolves dancers!
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. Driving to the basket. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Payne. 8 points his last outing. With the drive. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor. Well, leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of Cat.
Pass to Payne. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Payne. And the Suns here with a different look. Payne hits them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Deep 2 from Russell. That one goes in. Vanderbilt's got 4 this quarter.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And the shot goes down.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate. And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Now here's Booker. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Towns.
Give me that shit.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg.
Give me that shit. I told you. Stop
well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Ball left side. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Booker. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he can do this now. Booker is not just a spot-up shooter. Very good with the ball in his hands.
In the corner, Crowder with it. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Beasley. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Beasley. For the 3. That one misses. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Booker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 12 in the game.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Outside Prince. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, it's not just Torian Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And with 8, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Minnesota with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
A nice shot by Booker.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
They retain possession. Back to Reed. Up top, Russell. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Suns.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
So they take the lead. Crowder's got his second bucket tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A steal. And Russell gets it to go. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Prince. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota in the lead. Russell inside.
Oh, good defense.
Bridges with the board.
Big time.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. Minnesota calls timeout.
Cameron Payne.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Beverly. Out to Russell. Over Booker. They grab their own miss. Outside Edwards.
Nice And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
The shot's good from Paul.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Timberwolves passing it around. Towns wide open. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Booker outside. With the floater. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt to the inside. Back to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So it's the Timberwolves now. Towns, high post. Back to Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Pass to Paul. Towns with the steal. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Suns trail by 4. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Minnesota. Payne in the post.
Oh, let's go, Payne.
Up and in on the layup. Payne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 2. Driving in. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Down low from 6 feet. Clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. There's the triple. And it's Patrick Beverly with the 3. Beverly's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And they double up Paul. Bridges outside. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Timberwolves leading by 5. And Towns throws it down.
And guys, when everything is working for Karl Anthony Towns, he can put up absolutely staggering numbers. What a performance here.
Phoenix calls timeout. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Suns making a change here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Booker draws the double. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And here's Booker from the arc.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Booker puts up a deep three. And just miss after miss right now. Crowder with the steal. Towns with the steal. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loved the alley-oop. Now here's Paul. Over Edwards. Here's McGee. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards with the stuff.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving